Meet Alhaji Zulka, a passionate young entrepreneur who is into multiple business here in Ghana, but livestock farming is most dear to his heart. He is currently having over 400 cattle in his ranch. At age 22, he had already made his first million.
More than 6 times. Wow. All the animals here, you actually know when you bought them and how much.
But I'm very good at that. I'm very, very good. Buy an animal of 2,000 Ghana cedis and buy an animal of 5,000 Ghana cedis. The 2,000 Ghana cedis will grow faster than the 5,000, depending on the breed. You don't sell based on how you bought it. You normally sell when it's ready for sale and how the look is.
According to him, he started with 4 animals and he believed that helping people is the way forward. And also, what life has taught him is to stay humble always.
Hey guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. You know, we have been to so many farms, and then today I am here in Dansoman with one of the man of the talk of the town. Well, this is my first time actually meeting him. I just want him to introduce himself. Like, I don't want to jump, you know. Can you please do us the honor and then introduce yourself?
Well, I will make it simple because of time.
Okay.
My name is Alhaji Zulka, the CEO of Ramania Farms, a very young entrepreneur in Mo, and I'll end up here by introducing myself and saying that I'm a cattle lover. So whatever that involves cattle, I'm always in for interview or whatsoever to share my ideas.
Wow. Amazing. Growing up, how was life like?
Okay, life was rough and smooth. You know, on your way growing up, you will never have it on a silver platter. Even on the silver platter, there are sometimes your own dad will try and excuse you small. So it has been always rough and smooth. But thank God, since there is life, we will try and then manage all these, circumstances.
I know a lot of people have their passion, whatever drives them to start this business. What actually motivated you to start?
Okay, I've been in livestock farming since childhood because my father used to rear sheep, and I'm the I'm the one who is taking care of them. So growing up, I thought of having my own ranch.
Okay.
Until when I was forced to buy 4 animals, which I started with.
Wow.
So from 4 animals to where I am right now.
Will you say the person who forced you to start this animal actually did you good, or how did?
I'm working with the person.
Wow.
So that shows how grateful I am to that person. And my payback is to work with the person, and the person also should be himself. And I thank God he's also growing small. He has his own ranch. And I pray he also becomes someone like me.
Wow. So this place that we are standing right now, how many kettles do we have?
I have about 400 plus.
Wow.
Yes, I have about 400 plus.
Amazing. 400. Was it easy?
Easy as in rearing them.
Yes.
Never easy. But, because I have the passion for it, I don't see it to be a stress.
Okay.
No matter what, I have to try and then feed them. So we have our plan A and B.
Okay.
If the A fails, we apply the B. And there is no way the A and then the B will, go off head. No. The A must go because the A is where we get the Ghana Breweries waste.
Okay.
And then the B is you buying wheat bran, rice bran, cassava peels, So these are the B's. So for sure you have to make arrangement for the 2 options.
So here in the farm, do you do fattening or you do breeding?
I do breeding, I do fattening.
Okay.
So when I was telling you that I have 400 plus, I didn't even add the babies.
Wow.
They are there in numbers, but I don't normally pay attention to them until they grow. Okay. But I pay attention to them by feeding and medication. But when they grow is when I will put my eyes on them.
All right. So I'm a starter, and I want to see, should I go into breeding or I should go into fattening? What is good for me?
Breeding is, you can't compare breeding and fattening.
Okay.
In business, we have something we call long-term business, and then we have something we call short-term. That is the kpakpakpa movement. Fattening is a kpakpakpa. You just fatten and then sell and put something. But with the breeding, from, let me say, you start with 2 females and 1 male. Next year, God willing, you are multiplying the 2
Okay.
to 4, but the male is still there. The next following year, yes, you are going. So gradually, you are multiplying your ranch or cra with the breed.
Wow. Amazing. So, multiple stream of income or one stream of income, what will you go for?
I'll go for the multiple. I'll go for a long-term investment. Yes.
So, why?
The reason why, because you can't compare long-term investment with a short one. The long-term, you will grow, your children will come and enjoy, your grandchildren will come and enjoy. But the one with the short time is only for you alone. So, and everyone who wants to go into animal, rearing or let me say business, just go for the long term.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just go for the long term,
Long term.
right? Are you only into cattle farming or you have other
No, I have
businesses?
other businesses. But the only business I like most is the livestock.
livestock
I pay much more time here than my own business.
Wow.
Thank God my main business, my younger brothers have grown to the extent of they can take care of the business. At least you're supposed to trust someone for you to at least also have time for other businesses. They are doing very well over there. I bring in, I do kitchen utensils, I do forex, I do construction. So all those ones, there are people taking care of all those things. But here, I feel like let me be here myself. So anytime I'm here.
Amazing. I've watched your couple of interviews with Mohammed, and right now, not far, you said you started with 4 animals.
Yes. I said I was forced to start with 4. Even though I didn't want to buy. So I was like, what is, and let me tell you, it's about 6,000, so 30 years ago. The person said, oh, what is 6,000? You can, let's just say you are buying the 6,000. I'm telling you, so okay, no problem. Let me buy 6,000 and then gradually.
Amazing. So where do you source your animal from?
Mostly, I will tell you the facts. Me per se, I will go to Ashama. But I do send my boys to go to other villages. Bupe, Yeji, Akate and others. But for me, if I want to go, I go to Ashama because Ashama is a big market and I do get what I want there.
Wow. Amazing. If you're looking at these animals, they are just mind blowing.
And all these animals too are from Ashama. All these animals here, they are from Ashama.
Wow.
And I I selected all of them.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Amazing. How do you feed them? What do you feed them with?
Okay. As you can see in the box here, there is malt chaff from Ghana breweries.
Okay.
So in case we don't get supply, we used to feed them with wheat bran, rice bran, cassava peel. That's what we know, and grass. But here there is grass, but if you don't take care, your animal will get stuck in there. So we get people to go and cut. At least we give them what we're supposed to give them because they've used their energy to go in that water. The risk involved, there are dangerous animals in the water. They will go cut the grass and at least.
Wow. I know people will say maybe those who are actually difficult, they are the one who can handle this kind of business. Are you a difficult person?
Difficult as in?
As in, you see, why sometimes you've not met someone and then you see the vim the person used to talk, the confidence. They actually think that because of your confidence, you are actually hard.
Oh, you're supposed to be hard in every business in which you are owing. You're supposed to be hard because you know the amount of money you have invested in.
Yeah.
So when I come here, I don't know who is who. If you do things which is right, we will chat. Fine. If you do something which is no, I will shout on you right now. I don't. Later, after everything, we will also get back to our normal ways.
Okay, amazing. So I went to a farm and then I saw this salt.
Yes, that's all. Okay.
Do you have some here?
Yes, normally they lick it. You buy it and they will lick it. After it's finished, you wait more. Then you buy again. It shouldn't be there always.
Okay.
Yes, it shouldn't be there.
So for how many days or months?
No,
should
not
we-
months at least. They should. For instance, here there is 50. We have 50 animals here, so I can just give them 3 or 4. After they lick it, you just leave them for some time, and then again.
You see, normally when you buy your animal from the market and then you bring them, what do you do with them the first time you bring them?
Oh, you see, an animal is from a different place coming. So antibiotic is the first option and pen strip for the pains. You know how they load the animals.
Yeah.
And antibiotic because of the change of environment. First, with time, then you start with this kind of lungs infection. The one with, there are categories of medicines and you use them as at when it's needed. But when you buy new animal, they tell you to do Tylosi, do this. It's not about the lung infection. First, think about the animal. The animal is tired from the way they load the animal and then offload. So a painkiller. Just imagine you've traveled from a long distance and you are back. The first thing or maybe you are going into a different country, you have to take antibiotic because you don't know where you are going for a system. So you first do that before thinking of other medications.
Okay. Okay. So how many days do you give them the antibiotic?
It's supposed to be 3 times consecutively with the intervals of 3 days, based on the size of the animal and then the dosage. So it's not about you. Some people don't understand. They say if you overdose them, they get fit quickly. No, you are wasting your medicine. Gradually, it's a gradual process. You can't just. The bottle is 100 ml. You want to tell me that you use all 100 ml on one animal and expect it to work like the way you are doing it? Let me say 10 ml by 10. No way. You will benefit 10 times lesser than you injecting the animal the whole bottle.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Starting this business, have you faced any challenges so far?
There is always a challenge.
Okay.
There is always a challenge. This animal, for instance, it will shock you. The next day you come and meet this animal dead, which we are not praying to experience something that way. That's why we call it livestock. They are like human, but there is a difference. God knows the reason why He differentiated human being and animal, but they have lives. You get it. So, for instance, you buy this huge animal and the next day the animal is dead. So you understand you have encountered something different. But because we have the passion for it, we don't talk. We don't talk. We only experience all these kind of things and then we pray for God. That's all.
Okay. So when I came, I saw one animal like he was
baby
limping.
animal,
Yeah, the baby
yes.
animal limping. What happened?
This huge one stepped on the baby one. Yes. The baby animal was lying down here. And you see, this is their entrance. So they won't wait for the baby animal. That is why it is animal. But if it is human being, you pick it. That is the difference.
Wow. 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 So when an animal has this foot rot, mouth rot, I know all this. What kind of medicine you have to use on
Okay,
them?
same way as you are treating a human being. Antibiotic again.
Okay.
And then medicines that heal sores. Me for instance, there is a gel called Ekrobeu. We use it. We use antibiotic, and then we use hydrogen.
Okay.
I use all those stuff. I treat the animal like I'm treating, a human being. We use all those sort of things.
Wow. Wow. Amazing. So this you started, as any animal died before?
Oh, dying here. Dying.
People are actually scared of starting because they know the animal will die.
Yes. So you see, this is why you're supposed to have the passion for it before.
Okay.
If you say you do it based on only business-wise, you get discouraged whenever you experience an animal dead. But if you have the passion for it, I tell you, if you have the passion for it, you don't feel it. At least you feel it at that presence, but With time, you get healed by your own self. You get it. For dead animal, I can't just tell you today or tomorrow. I'm not praying for it, but it's something I've been experiencing. It has been there since. So
Wow, amazing. So how many times do you feed them in a day?
supposed to be 3 times:
Okay.
morning, afternoon, evening. Yes. So now these ones over here are waiting for their evening feed.
Wow.
Yes.
I know that mostly when people have water, they want to give them water, they add molasses. They also do same.
Oh, sometimes. It shouldn't be more. It shouldn't be always.
Okay.
So you see, when they are used to molasses, there will be a time they won't drink that water because there is no molasses. You understand? The animal will go the way you've trained it. You've trained the animal.
Let's talk about money. You know, most of the young men, although it is passion, but if your passion is not giving you money, then the passion is not passion. So at least sometimes when they start hearing how much, like, they'll be like, okay, let me also give it a try. But what's the highest you've ever sold?
One animal.
Yes.
Oh, I've sold 50,000 this December, and apart from 50,000, we've sold 30,000. Selling 30,000 nowadays is nothing because of the way the price of the meat has gone up. So now selling 30,000, 20,000, depending on the animal, is nothing.
Wow.
We sell and then buy again. So we just keep some small profit because the animal we are buying the animal is supposed to come here at a cost or at a size whereby you also at least gain again. You get it.
Wow. What's your greatest fear?
In livestock.
Yes. Or in life general?
Or in life general, greatest fear. Well, I don't use money as something that can make me happy. Never. Money is good, but not everything. Money is something, but not everything. In life, just make sure you keep your name. Just keep your name, because when you keep your name as a good name, your great grandchildren will grow and then meet that name. But I'm telling you, if if you don't have a good name, your great grandchildren will come and they will tell you your great grandfather is this and that. It will affect your own generation. This is what I'm afraid of.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Amazing. Do you think this business can survive the next generation?
It has been there before, and now we are meeting it. So the next one will grow more than this.
Wow.
Last time I told Mohammed through his video, people are starting livestock farming. He thought I was joking. I saw him posting. He posted it. I said that as in general talk. But people were calling me and then telling me that what I said, they've learned a lot through these interviews. So I said, you people, you see, we will rear animals. You people should also stop interviewing. I'm ready to share my experience in livestock farming. And when you don't video and then post, me for instance, I'm telling you the truth. I'm using iPhone 16 Pro Max. It was even bought from you. I don't TikTok. The moment you see me doing TikTok, I'm telling you, it will be 2 months, 3 months. I don't even go there. You get it? So it's all we will rear, and you will do your videos. It has been there before. We are now experiencing it. So the next generation will grow more than this. So if the next generation doesn't grow more than this, then we are doomed. We are dead. Yes, we are dead.
So I have 20,000 and then I want to start this business. Can you please? So I have 30,000 or maybe 20,000 because that's the amount I have. And I want to start this business. What will you advise me?
You should go for breed. Even if it is 2, 3, go for breed.
Okay.
If you really want to start this business, go for breed. I have the ones I have here fattening because of the sales.
Okay.
If not because of the sales, I will fill all these places with the breed ones. I have the breed ones, they are there. And I'm benefiting from them. Look at that baby with a broken leg. Yeah. It's from the breeding. Wow. You've seen the breed, right? So you pray they are healthy and then they grow. You get it? So the next generation will be good. You
I
understand?
think the reason people don't want to go into breeding sometimes because it's their first time. So they feel like maybe if they go into maybe the fattening, they will get to discover the kind of the sickness they have. Then when they start the breeding, they can now transfer it. Does it
No, come
also,
again. He said,
like for instance, I want to start and then you say I should go for breeding, right?
yes.
And then for my breeding, I want to maybe I don't know anything about the livestock
Okay.
animal. So I'm afraid that they will get sick and then I won't be able to take care of them.
Okay.
Because when I'm going for breeding, am I going for the smaller one or I'm going for the big ones? Or which one exactly am I going for?
For the big ones, you can't get big ones as you are talking about 20,000 Ghana cedi. Go for the smaller ones.
Like how old or how many months?
Oh, it should, and even if it is a year, maybe 2 or 3. But you see, you also have veterinary doctors. Why don't we engage them for them also to establish or maybe exhibit what they've learned? You will benefit and they will benefit. You get it? That is why we have them. They are veterinary doctors. They know the dosages or how to advise and where to inject. You understand? We are taking too much risk. Yes.
Apart from kettle, I know I've seen this. Our brothers there. That's the sheep. What actually drives you to actually go into sheep?
Okay, it's the same with livestock,
Okay.
but with the sheep, I'm not much more concentrated there because I don't want to tell you that I'm disappointed in some breeds.
Okay.
But I can't just stop. I tried, name them which breed. I've tried every breed. But now I'm enjoying the local ones more than the Balami, the Sudanese. I'm enjoying the local ones. Just get a very good male for the mating or crossing. At least you have them as sized ones. These are what I'm enjoying.
Wow.
So for the past 4 or 5 years, I don't even come here. Whenever I'm in need, I will just come here. Hey, when was this born? They will tell you, I will use it. I'm making sure that I'm feeding them, I'm giving them their medications, whatever.
Rainy season is coming.
Yes.
What should we do?
Okay, you should just get prepared because the place will be muddy. And foot rot and others normally makes animals go lean, normally. So we should just get prepared with our antibiotics, with our ointments, which we will apply, and then be making sure that we change their. Okay, this is sodas.
Okay.
Be changing them regularly. At least the animal also, be looking good.
Okay. So when I came, I saw their cow dung actually going out. Yes. What do they use them for?
Okay, there are people coming to collect it. Those with the salad, okay. Those people making their salad. Okay. And then other ones that they come and then pick it. Okay.
If you had to advise someone like me who want to start, I know we are new generation. They call us Gen Z. I'm not part of you guys.
we are in a new generation.
I'm not part of you guys. So if you had to advise the Gen Z, what will you tell them?
About livestock?
Yes.
Anyone who has passion or who wants to start something with livestock, you just have a belief, go into it, and I will tell you, just get a very good veterinary doctor for any good consultation or advice. You will grow gradually. But when you want to take risk, you might end up crying or maybe losing hope. So far as these veterinary doctors are there, that means livestock has a long way to go. Only if we don't want to take, or if we want to take risk. For instance, these are 15 animals, and it will amount to, huge sum of money. And you think if I don't involve a very good veterinary doctor, we'll get to this end. So what if I'm taking risk and all of them die now? And this is the whole capital I'm having. You think I will advise someone properly to do livestock? So this is why we don't have to be taking risk. Yes.
Who are your targeted audience? I know every business has its own targeted audience. Who are yours?
Targeted audience,
most of the farmers, they have I'm targeting this particular people, maybe those who are into wedding, those who are into funeral or
Okay.
salad time.
No. This we are for business. You don't give.
Okay.
Anytime someone comes here, we are ready to deal with the person.
Okay.
Right to midnight. I mean, 24/7. We are always here.
Mostly, where do you get lots of customers? When?
Okay, that is Eid.
Eid.
Yes,
Okay.
that's Eid.
And Eid is coming. What are the measures?
No, any we have all the sizes.
Okay.
All the sizes.
Okay.
Sometimes not all the people can afford to buy huge animals like this. Some of them 2 years and above, we have them.
Okay.
So if you come, we negotiate properly with them.
So those ones, how much should we be looking at?
Okay, as I'm talking to you now, an animal of 13,000 Ghana cedi upwards, at least you can do your sacrifice with it.
Okay.
13,000 upwards.
Okay.
Because now the meat, the animals now, I don't know what is happening to those people bringing the animals, but it's as if there is shortage somewhere. We pray everything softens and we will get our animals and then continue our businesses. Because if they don't bring the animals, I'm telling you, we can't keep these animals forever. We have to sell them. But what about the money? The money is devaluating. You understand? You sell, you go and buy. You sell, you go and buy. But if the money is sitting there, what are you doing with the money?
Exactly. So I'll be looking forward to see the sizes of the ones you mentioned, and I'm sure they will also.
Oh, they are around. All the animals are in here. Okay. Yes. So we will get there and then I'll show you the animals. See, these are female ones.
Okay.
This has given birth 2-3 times.
Oh.
And the animal is still there. And then the babies are growing. So imagine.
Wow.
And
that's really...
You get it.
Yeah, I get it.
So for the mother and then the babies, they've become 4.
Wow.
So gradually they are growing.
Amazing.
So when they will get to their mother, the mother is tired. And you can sell it and then buy again. You see, there is no any loss here. You get it. But for this one, if I sell this one now, I'll just enjoy the profit and then that's all.
Yeah, sure. You know, I love to talk. People know me to ask questions. I'm a very curious person. I've met people who have actually started this. They are doing so good. Yes, thumbs up to you guys. But they have problem with staff. Knowing that, yes, the workers. Do you also face same challenges? And if yes, how are you able to solve it?
With the staffs, I will advise every big man rearing animals should at least exercise patience with the staffs. These boys you are seeing here, these ones, they have troubled me more than everyone. But you see, I can't come and do this. They will do. If they say they won't go to school, this is where we'll put them. They will work for us to give them something to eat. It's far better than them going around doing bad things. They will trouble you no matter what. They will trouble you, but you see, exercise patience and at least one day they will grow and then they will go and tell someone about you.
Amazing. They will grow and then they'll go and tell someone about you.
Exactly.
So if you had to tell the Ghanaian youth one thing, what will it be?
It shouldn't be any discouragement in life and they should rather focus on what they are doing if they have something doing. I keep on telling people, I don't know, I've never had time to focus on someone's business. That's me. I'm always focused on mine because I want mine to grow. Yeah. Someone has tried it and, made his name. You are looking at that person. No. If you have something doing, focus on it. I'm telling you, even if it is pure water that you are selling, focus on it. One day, we have these big men. When they want to write their life stories, someone will say, "Oh, I started with, I sold my family's TV and started business with." Someone will say, "I started with pure water."
Yeah.
Only God knows the truth, but you do. Since the person has come, became rich, and then said, "I started with pure water," what stopped you from doing pure water?
Yeah.
I keep on telling people that I started with 400. What shows that you can't also? That is our prayer. My prayer is for someone who has started to grow more than me. If you don't grow more than me, I'm telling you, just pray for people to grow more than you. Yes. Pray if you are rich, pray your generation to become more than you. Yes. So you will get old when one day, and someone will tell you that what you said with AJ is what motivated me. These are things that we are looking at.
Amazing.
Yes.
Wow. 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 This is just amazing. In fact, I really enjoyed this conversation. I wish it would never, like, it shouldn't end right now. But I don't know. Like I have lots of questions. I'm a very curious person. Like, by my phone.
I'm very good at answering questions, so don't worry.
Amazing. I often listen to people like they want to start. In fact, they actually have the money to start, but they don't know where to keep them. They don't even have where to keep them, and they've been watching these amazing people like you, like other farmers, and their question is, "Okay, I'm having. Can I come and give it to you to look after it for me?" Question.
Yes. You see, you stated that the person doesn't have where to keep the animals.
Yeah.
And if you have the money and you want to start, depending on the size that you want to start, you should get the place.
Okay.
I'm talking to you now. I wanted to go from 4 to 400 gradually, from someone's house to a rented place to a small portion of land I bought, and now with acres in Dansoma here. I think I'm the last, but you see, I'm at the last building. Around there is the bush. So I know I won't worry much. I know I do worry people, but not that much. And we keep on saying, if they watch us, we keep on saying sorry to them. It is not
Intentional.
intentional. No, never. How can you be disturbed? Because if you disturb me, I will talk. It is not intentional. But you see, depending on what we are doing, so they should exercise patience for us. And since we are here together, we will disturb them and then we will make them laugh. For instance, Eid. Whenever I slaughter animals and then be sharing, no, keep this animal and this animal for those people around who we are disturbing. Go and give it to them for them to fry. At least, if that cannot make them smile, at least we have shown some respect to them.
Yeah.
Because without them, we won't grow.
It's true.
They have to shout for us to know what we are doing is good or bad. But if they don't talk, it's because it's Haraji Zuka. If you go to police station, they can't arrest him. No, never. I know they can, if they can't arrest you or they can't do anything, but what about the human being that you are worrying? You see, you go to the police, this and that, but you are worrying the person. So we should think of humanity first before any other thing. You get it? So the person should first get the place.
Okay.
And if you want advice, I can advise. I'm free. I can open my doors.
Okay.
Yes.
So another one. The person is actually not in Ghana.
Okay.
The person is outside, and he doesn't have trust in his family members taking care of the animals, right? So seeing you people doing it, why don't I bring my animal to you? What is your commission? Like, how do you do something like that?
Okay, I don't normally do, but for 1, 2 people, which you can't say no,
Okay.
you keep the animals. Which I can't go and then tell you that buy me wheat brown or rice brown. But you that I'm rearing your animals for, at least you should, out of the blue moon, you just bring something, give it to the animals. It is just nice. But if I start asking you, you feel like, oh, because of 2, 3, 4, 5 animals that I have with you, you have been worrying me with the feeding. Okay, if I don't feed them, will you be happy? You won't be happy. So, me, for instance, I don't have any issue with that. But with the family members too, it is true. It is true. When they're outside, these are the main problems they are facing. If the person really wants to start something, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 course will get him a very good person. But the person also outside there should do the needful. When someone is rearing your animal, at least let the person feel like he's doing a whole job. You understand? But what brings the wickedness? Because of lack of care. You don't care about the person. The person should go to hell. If the person is sick, no. These children, when they get sick, these ones, anything that happens to them, I treat them the same way I treat my own children. Because they are also human beings. It's not because they get hurt and then I will tell you, oh, leave it there, leave it. No. Go to this hospital. They will look after you. I will pay. It is not about the money, it's about the boy's life and what I'll benefit from the person. You get it?
Amazing. Have you ever done any collaboration before? Like,
No, never. I've never done any collaboration with anyone.
so are you looking like getting investment or you are okay?
Okay, you mean I'm very okay.
Okay.
I'm with this. I'm okay. With the investment, sometimes it's about some ride on someone I don't want because I've never experienced a ride on no one. I've never rode on someone. I don't want someone to ride on me.
Okay.
So I'm okay with these numbers. And I know through this, as I said, because I'm focused, I will multiply this. This place one day will become a very small place for me. I'm thinking of establishing something outside, to have a vast acres and then do things like that.
Okay, people actually love you. They love everything that you say. Have you ever sat down and thought, okay, why don't I open an academy where I'm going to share my knowledge? Like,
The academy is open because always I leave my phone numbers and through the videos I do see comments.
we want to see you. Like, we want you to sit down with us, take us through. Like,
Whenever I'm free,
Okay.
I can sit with you for the whole year. If I'm free the whole year, I will sit with you. I'll bring you here. You will see everything that I'm doing.
Okay.
You will get it. But sometimes I might be busy. You call and I won't pick.
Very
That doesn't mean that my number is there, but you are not picking. No, maybe I'm busy.
Yeah, it's a busy man. Actually, very, very busy.
As we are talking right now, my phone is ringing because of that on silent. Somebody, this guy chased me. He said he's calling me, but he's not getting me. It's because of that.
Amazing. Very, very amazing. You see, I've actually delved inside the question that I know you'll be coming at the comment section to ask. You see,
Oh, no,
where's my thank you?
I'm always available. By anyone who calls you and then asks you for my number, feel free and give it to the person. If it's about livestock or whatever I can. Anyhow, someone asked me about life, and he said he has something small, but he wants to start business, and he wants to be like me. I said no. Pray you become more than me. Why should you want to be like me? No. Maybe you see, you can have the type of money or the amount of money I have, but I will never dress this way.
Yeah.
But I'm very okay like this. Oh,
Very simple man.
my perfume, you see, no one will smell my perfume. But you see, my shorts, and I'm very okay here. I travel with this. I go everywhere with it. I sit at where I have to sit. If it is business class or whatever, I will sit with this here. Without any, I will sit perfectly with this. But someone will say, I want to be like you. Whilst if you have the amount of money I have, you won't dress like this.
Yeah, very true.
You understand?
What is one simple thing that life has taught you? And then we'll end it
To be
here.
humble. To be humble. You just be humble. Respect whoever. You see, they keep on saying respect is reciprocal. Either you are older than the person or the person is older than you. Just give the respect. You see, it will go back and then it will go and then come back again. This is a small boy here. If you don't respect him, I swear he won't respect me down. Never. I have to show him that no, you can come close to me. They do come close to me. They worry me, I'm telling you. They worry me, but what can I do? Should I sack them? So in case, God forbid, I hear that, one of the boys I sacked has become an armed robber, how would I feel? I would feel that I'm the main reason why the person became. But at least you work at the end of the week. I will give you your chop money. At the end of the year, I will appreciate you. What is nicer than this? At least I'm appreciating you for you to grow. I'm not just appreciating you for you to go and then be taking this kind of hard substances, which is now ruining the lives of our youth. You get it. It's not just fine. You understand?
Amazing.
So just be humble, respect whoever, your seniors, your juniors, at least just keep life low. Prayers, I'm telling you, if you are Muslim, Christian, your prayers. Your prayers. Very, very important. This is what keeps me going. My prayers, being humble, being respectful.
Wow.
You understand? But if you want to ride on me, no way. I won't allow. I know how I am. I can't just come on camera and say quick tempered but depending on what you did to me, I'm very, very simple and I'm very hard to understand. So before I even start, talking about someone, then what the person has done to me is too much. Yeah.
Well, my take home is that I have to be humble, prayerful. I don't know whatever you have taken from this, but I'm sure you have taken a lot from whatever you have said. In fact, Alaji, I can't thank you enough. You are so humble. Yes, I can see it right now from the dressing. Yes, just amazing. But can you please do us the honor and give us your contact?
0244581188. This is the hottest line. This number, I take it everywhere. Either in the bathroom, kitchen, everywhere I take this phone.
I will repeat that. I didn't hear it.
0244581188.
Okay.
And I said this number, I take this number everywhere. In the kitchen, bathroom, wherever. I can give you a different number, you call 10 times, you people. For this one, the moment it rings, I know it's business, I pick.
Well, guys, it has been a wonderful moment, and I'm sure you have enjoyed yourself as I've also enjoyed myself. I'll see you in the next video coming up. I learned you have the Nigerian breeds as well.
Yes.
So, how do they look like?
Oh, well. This one, for instance, from Nigeria.
The brown one.
This very brown one. This brown one standing here.
Okay.
From Nigeria. This brown one also. Is the one behind the Gudali from Nigeria. This brown too from Nigeria. They have only one problem when they come here. It will take you some number of time before they start growing fat. This is why the antibiotic is needed, because they are from a different country. Come here, and antibiotics is for germs and other germs which you can see. So that's why you need antibiotics to heal them quickly.
So with the Nigerian breeds and our breeds here, which one will you go for?
I'll go for our breed, because you suffer. You suffer too much. Around in Nigeria, you suffer for that one. Okay, that's what I have experienced. I don't know for anyone, but for me, I've suffered in getting them look like this.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
But will you say their prices are okay compared to that?
The prices are okay, but one thing we shouldn't forget: you need some transportation from there to the. That is where the problem is.
Okay.
When I bought mine, I bought about 42, and I spent about 70,000 plus for transportation. So imagine, yes, imagine.
Amazing. Wow, amazing. And now I've been seeing a lot of Nigerians who are actually interested in our breed.
Oh yes, that's why I said I want our breed. Our breed is very, very good.
Yeah, very nice. And this one, are they also ready for sale?
Oh, all of them are ready for sale.
Wow.
Yes.
They are looking amazing. What's the secret?
Oh, I told you, medication and feeding. Medication and feeding.
They are actually looking very neat and very nice. In fact, their colors is popping out.
Yes, medication feeding. That's all.
Wow, amazing. Animal, you have to actually keep record. How do you keep your record?
Me, I'm very good at writing.
Okay.
So everything is recorded right.
Okay. So all the animals here, you actually know when you bought them and how much.
But I'm very good in that.
Okay.
I'm very, very good in that. The date and everything.
Oh, okay. People actually have these difficulties. Like they bought the animal like maybe 2,000 Ghana cedis, but how much to sell them is actually a problem for them.
You can buy an animal of 2,000 Ghana cedis and buy an animal of 5,000 Ghana cedis. The 2,000 Ghana cedis will grow faster than the 5,000, depending on the breed. So normally you don't sell based on how you bought it. You normally sell when it's ready for sale and how the look is. You understand?
So it doesn't matter, like you can just look at the animal and give it any price.
That is after you are done fattening.
Okay.
Some of them they grow faster than the less expensive, the less cost one. Some of them grow faster than the expensive ones.
Okay.
We have experienced that many times.
So what do you base on to actually name your price? I want to know.
The size and weight.
The size and weight.
Yes.
Do you measure the weight, or how do you know that this one is actually?
You see, everyone and how God has created. Most of the time, I do argue with the butchers.
Okay.
I can tell you this is 600 kg, 700 kg. They'll say no. They'll later come and then tell me that why have I been a butcher before? Everyone the way he does his work.
Okay. Amazing.